closing in on first pitch here in downtown Los Angeles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Well, it's got the largest seating capacity in all of baseball, and most of the seats here at Dodger Stadium will be filled for this one. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the West-leading Los Angeles Dodgers. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. Crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And set to square off against these guys, one of the taller pitchers in the game today, 6'7" right-hander Brandon McCarthy. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. D. Gordon will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, it probably goes without saying, but he's a threat to do this at any time, even on the first pitch of the ball game. And he beats this one out, puts that guy in the stretch right away.
Christian Yelich will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the three.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Peterson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting first, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with one away. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Stop him right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the stretch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with two guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a two-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Michael Morse will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
The one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
He's set, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He's set, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Comes set, now the pitch. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
3-2, here it is. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. Set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Justin Turner will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
A look there at our scouting report. We already know about the cutter. We saw it right there, but here's the rest of the arsenal that we'll see heading forward. 1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a chance now for the first baseman, Morse. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 4 home runs, and 14 driven in. And the pitch. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We played an inning. No score. Martin Prado leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
First pitch coming. Hey now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
The next pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But there to take it is Adrian. Nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, not his finest at-bat right there. Just caught him reaching that time a little bit. Hoping maybe he could dunk it in there somewhere the other way, but it winds up being a very easy out.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. when you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Donovan Solano, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-1 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Donovan Solano will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here's the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Peterson is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll leave things up to the pitcher here, Dan Herron. First pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. No score here as we play inning number 2. He'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Prado retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Yeah, that's a lot of room to cover back there on the overshift. He's the only one on that side of the infield, but he gets a really good read on it, and he still makes the play.
Andre Ethier will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the .320 mark. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And now a pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
1-1 pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2 pitch on the way. And now a swing and a miss as Ethier becomes a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And here's the first pitch.
Here we go. Yeah.
Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
All right, Dodgers.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there against Danny Heron. Still 0-0. D. Gordon is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Hey.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Put him away right here.
Now here it comes.
Wait.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and we'll see what they've got him doing here after the bunt single to start things out. First pitch to him. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
D-Rod.
Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. The 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Hey, double him up!
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Go!
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Rollins back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Boy, you know, you get the top two guys in your lineup on base, and now you're setting yourself up for the big boys to come in and do some damage. And then this happens. Now you need your cleanup hitter to pick you up and at least get that runner home from third, now with 2 outs.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Let's get him out!
He waits. Now the pitch. Out of play.
Let's go, Los Angeles!
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Jock Peterson will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Oi! Oh, come on!
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Sorry, Dodgers!
Now the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Darwin Barney will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming.
Here we go! Ha!
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Come on, Los Angeles!
Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Herron, 2 down.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Brandon McCarthy will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Michael Morse will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Michael Morse.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 24, Martin.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And a good pitch there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Justin Turner will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch coming. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
This ball will be chopped foul. And the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Still looking for that first hit, and it ain't going to come on that swing. Just a simple little soft liner, and that gets taken care of easily.
Here's J-roll, Jimmy Rollins now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now the pitch. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but it's going to take me quite a while to get used to seeing Jimmy Rollins wearing a Dodger uniform. My goodness, he leaves Philadelphia as their all-time hit leader with just over 2,300 hits, and guess what? Chalk up another one for him right there.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
2-0 on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Andre Ethier will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled back. From the stretch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here's the 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
The 2-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
That two-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Yasmani Grandal will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. First offering on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saltalamacchia is under this one, and Jarrett's got it to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins 0. Donovan Solano will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
One, 2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The pitcher, number 15, Dan Herron.
Dan Herron will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And now a pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Oh, you are killing me!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Barney at second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
D. Gordon will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jock Peterson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Go home, Dodgers.
Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Darwin Barney will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
The 1 and 2 with 1 away. Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
Stepping in now, Brandon McCarthy. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins 0. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That curveball's left a lot of guys shaking their heads so far. I mean, I've got to think a lot of these guys are even sitting on it, but they still don't seem to be able to square it up.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 home. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Michael Morse will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the 1-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
And as a pitcher, when your guys aren't scoring any runs for you, it makes things awfully difficult out there for you. I mean, he's held them off for as long as he could, but now with one swing, this is a completely different ball game.
Third base.
Martin Prado now.
Martin Prado.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even at 1 apiece. Justin Turner will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here we go.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 2-2 coming. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
With this base hit right here, he picks up just their 3rd hit through the first 6 innings. Now the trick will be to string a few more of these together.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Solano for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crowds and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. One there, on to Morse at first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jared Saltalamacchia We'll stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon, as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. You know, both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Donovan Solano will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Ichiro Suzuki has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher set to come on. It'll be the 6'4" right-hander Nick Massett that gets the call. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
The 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here comes the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Andre Ethier will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch to him.
Here we go.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Need a base hit here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
What was that?
2-2 pitch on the way. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And this will be fouled away. One on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. 1-0 on the way. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound. New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jarrett Burton gets the call. Darwin Barney will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. You're not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Carl Crawford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
He's ready now. The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
2 out, bases loaded. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now the 1-2. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Justin Turner, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's the 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
And we'll have a new pitcher here as the hard-throwing Brandon League enters the mix. D. Gordon will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Christian Yelich will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Now the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Paco Rodriguez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Woo!
And here's the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here he comes on 2-2. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Marcell Ozuna will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Ready now on 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Score holds, it's 3-1. Aaron Crow is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Aaron Crow.
Jimmy Rollins will try not to stop believing as he'll lead things off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 8th.
Jimmy Rollins.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. On the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. And now a pitch on the way. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Michael Morse will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
okay right here.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that misses 1-1. One pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Go, guys.
Now the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Martin Prado now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Ready on 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-1. So long from Southern California.